Hey everyone, welcome back to Frontline. Jay here with another Features and Review. Today I'm reviewing Booster Gold Features End number 1, which is written by Dan Jurgens. The art is by various artists. I'm going to give you some names, alright? We got pages 1 through 4, Moritat. Pages 5, 15, 18, 20 are Jurgens and Rapmund. Pages 6 and 7 are Conrad. Steve Lightle does pages 8 and 9. Thompson does, and Mark Irwin does pages 10 and 11. Frenz and Hanna does pages 12 through 14. Brett Booth and Rapmund does pages 16 and 17. So that's the artists on this book. A lot of artists, a lot of inkers, but just the one writer, Dan Jurgens. The story of this is Booster Gold appears in Gotham City in the past. And this isn't just any Booster Gold. This is New Earth Booster Gold. Who's New Earth Booster Gold, you might ask? I'll tell you. New Earth is the designation of the pre-New 52 Earth. That was given to it after Infinite Crisis. So this is the Booster Gold that we read pre-New 52. And he's in Gotham City in the past. What Earth, we're not really sure because they don't say it. But he's being pulled or dragged all throughout the timeline. And it seems to be going forward in time. And he's going forward in time, and he doesn't know how to stop it or how to prevent it. And he visits different Earths, different time periods. So he's like on Earth 4, he's on Commodities Earth, he's on New Earth, he's on Earth Prime. Earth Prime is the post-Flashpoint Earth, or the New 52 Earth. So he's all over the place, and he even meets his New 52 Booster Gold self, and we find out what's happened to him. Now, that Booster Gold is being held captive to be trying, because somebody's trying to find out where Vanishing Point is. Vanishing Point is where, basically, it's like the hubbub of time travel for, Booster Gold and Rip Hunter. So if you get there, you can basically go anywhere in time and do anything you want at any time, any universe. Now, it was really nice to see Booster Gold flop around to all these Earths, because we get the real Booster Gold. This is the first time New 52 and Pre-New 52 has actually met. That has not happened yet in the comics. And we got that here. This is the first time. Booster also finds out something that while he's traveling his Earth, is that on a couple of them, it's mentioned that people's powers were gone and they just came back. So something happened that made powers stop working. Everyone's powers, because it happened on Earth 4 and it happened on New Earth. So there was a power fluctuation somewhere at some point that he's trying to figure out. This Booster doesn't really have all of his memories right now, but he's starting to regain his mission and all that. And to complicate matters in the end, Booster's sister, Michelle, is there with them, with the two boosters. And they're the two boosters are trapped. Michelle's being held, and her life is she's about to be killed unless one of the Booster Golds tells them where Vanishing Point is. New Earth Booster Gold is like, I love you, but I can't give anyone that power, because if they're willing to kill for it, imagine what they'll do once they get to Vanishing Point. But New 52 Booster Gold loves his sister, even though it's not technically his sister, and he says he'll tell them everything that they need to know. So, what do I think of this issue? Oh, wow, it was so great to read. Dan Didio did say at Comic-Con San Diego that this was the Futures End book to read. If you did not read this Futures End book, you will be missing a huge thing. That big things are happening in this book, and they did, because this is the first time that New Earth and Earth Prime have met each other. Before now, it has not happened since Flashpoint. They have never crossed paths. This is the very first time, and it's Booster Gold. And if you go back to the Futures End image that we first got, it was called Blood Moon or something, New Moon, something like that, where you see all these images of all the different things going on in 52. You did see Vanishing Point for a little bit, and you saw pre-New 52 New Earth Booster Gold there, along with the Robin. So I always said it was going to be that Booster Gold coming back, and so glad I was right. I'm loving this right now. The story, even though it was jumping from time to time, it really gave you a sense of that there's something bigger coming up with Futures End. Right now, Futures End seems very small, but this is supposed to continue and where Futures End and where Futures and Worlds End. So it's going to be continuing both of those weeklies, and I'm just looking forward to it so much, because this just gets me more hyped that maybe my theory about the New 52 is actually coming to pass. I'm just so pumped about this. I'm giving this story 5 stars. The art now, there was a bunch of different artists on here, but it worked because they were going from different time streams and different timelines and different Earths, so it really gave you a feel for each different one. And I think that works in their favor. So I'm giving the art actually 4 stars. Even though I may not have liked all the art, it did fit the time periods and the Earths that they were in. So I'm giving it 4.5 stars. Overall, I'm giving this book 5 stars. This is the best Futures End book out there because it actually does something. It makes you want to read it. It makes you want to know what's coming up in Futures End and World's End. I'm very excited for what's to come. I want to know what's happening. So I highly recommend you picking up Booster Gold Futures End #1. And once again, it's an overall of 5 stars. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know what yours are in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline, check out and subscribe to my channel, The Comic Book Theater. Check out Comic Frontline, the site, for all the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews. For even more news on all things related to comics, comicrelated.com is your source for all your comic book needs with daily updates. And don't forget to like and follow me and Comic Frontline on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I'll include all these links in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next review.